So happy to be back. Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome to College is Hard, the Mukbang. I'm so excited to be back, you guys. It has been a little over 2 weeks since I posted a video, and I miss you guys so much, but in today's video, we're gonna be sitting back, relaxing, and talking about where I've been, because I realized a few days ago I really missed talking to you guys, and I have so much stuff I want to tell you all. So, I went to the study, I got my favorite sandwich in the whole wide world. I'll show you guys when I start that, but first, we have Korean ribs from Rendezvous, which I'm going to be eating first. So basically, a lot's been going on. Where do we even begin? So first of all, I'm titling this video College is Hard because I'd say that winter quarter, or I guess the beginning of winter semester for people in semester schools, it's very challenging because, I don't know, it kind of just messes with me mentally because I'm with my family for a long time after having a ton of fun with my friends. And then I'm sent back here and I'm forced to like get in my classes again, get all this work done. And this quarter, I was doing such amazing fun things, like meeting so many cool people. We'll talk about that in a second. And like just really excited to be a part of UCLA, you know, way more than I've ever been before probably. So when it happened again, I was very confused. It's kind of like a slump I get in. I got over it. Last year, Mardi Gras got me out of it. This year, kind of had to get out of it myself because I'm not going to Mardi Gras, unfortunately. We're going up to Stanford this weekend for a swim meet. But I'm eating kimchi for the first time ever, and it's so good. So that happened. And it was really hard for me to be inspired to make a video. If you look back last January, kind of the same story. And I don't know, it was just a lot coming at me at once. So basically, let's start dissecting what I was doing these past 2 weeks. My classes. I'm in pre-major classes right now, and a lot of the times in pre-major classes, you kind of have to just get things done before you can get to what you really want to learn. And that's what's happening this quarter. I'm in Math 31B, which is the last calculus course I'll ever have to take, and it's killing me. It's tearing me apart. It's just really hard. They teach proofs in theory instead of like practice problems in class. And you're expected to learn it yourself outside of class. And in theory, I should know it already because I took BC Calculus, but it's just really hard, honestly. I don't like math at all, so it's very frustrating, but I need that for both my majors. I'm taking Linguistics 20, which is taught by somebody who's like in Apple. His voice is in Apple. Like one of the top 3 most famous linguists in the world, Bruce Hayes. Like he's writing his own textbook for the class, but it was between Ling 1 and Ling 20 for me. And everyone said that Ling 20 was easier, but I only talked to people my age, which was a terrible mistake because it's not easier. It's been very challenging so far. So there's that, and I was really hoping that would be an easier class. And to take that class, I double booked my class. So I have a 15-minute overlap with that class and Psych 100A, which is an intro to psychological statistics class. Luckily, that's super easy. But because of the slump that I've been in, I missed a deadline, which I never do. Never miss a deadline. And so it's not a big deal. It's like 0.5% of my final grade. I'm just upset about it. And that really got me down. Things like that really get to me, which they shouldn't, obviously, but it did. So that contributed to it, and luckily that's a pretty easy class. Like for the midterm, we get a huge cheat sheet, and he tells us what the questions are going to be in advance. I'm not too worried about it. And my final class is Econ 2, which is fine. I have the same professor as last quarter, and I kind of like Econ, so it's cool. I'm sorry, I was trying to pick off the rib and be classy, but I'm a mukbanger. So those are my classes, and they've been fine, they've been good. I'm just not super interested in any of those topics in particular, so I'm excited to learn the material, but I'm also excited for the next quarter. We'll put it like that. Next up, swim team. So I made and edited the promotional video for our swim team. We're heading to nationals this year, and we're doing like a crowdfunding campaign. So I designed the logo, which you guys have seen in some thumbnails, and then they asked me to do the promotional video. And that caught me in my whole slump thing. It was also a tough time back home because Serendity's leaving, and that put a lot of stress on me, even though it shouldn't have. It wasn't hard, it was like a minute video. I had to get that done because, you know, the whole team was depending on me. We need to raise money for nationals. So I have that. I can put a link in the description if you guys want to watch it and even donate. That'd be really cool. But of course, don't feel pressure to at all. So there was that. And when I'm in these slumps, I stop going to swimming, which is the worst thing I can be doing if I'm in a slump, you know? Exercise, guys. Exercise is so important. It, like, rejuvenates your mind, it makes you refocus. And I wasn't going to my swim practices because I was in my little slump. So that was a mess. It was not helping the problem at all. But in the midst of all this, I was having a lot of fun. I got into the tour guide group, like I told you, and I started doing my mock tours. I'm almost ready to start getting my own tours, which is so exciting. I've been having so much fun with them. They're such a great group of people. We've done a lot of fun things, had a lot of fun events. I'm going to start vlogging it. You guys know how I am with at the beginning of like relationships and meeting people. I don't want to like vlog things too much because I don't know how people will react and if they want to be in front of the camera, blah, 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 blah. And I'm loving it. I'm really, really loving it. The people are so cool. We have an office on campus, and like people are always there to hang out with and chill with, and everyone is so nice. I think that I'll say I'm not sure that I understood like why people were so interested and invested in Greek life, why they loved it so much and, you know, vowed and preached it. But I kind of get it, because as soon as I got into this group, I was kind of like, I don't know, people just treated me as a part of the family. It wasn't very much like, oh, it's the new kid. It's more like, oh, that's Devin. He's really cool. And like, let's get to know him. And very inclusive. It's been really, really cool. They watched some of these videos. Hi, Thomas, if you're watching this. So I won't get too sappy about it, but I've been really appreciative of them, and they're all super, super cool people. And I'm so excited to be a part of that group, because I'm sure it's just gonna get more and more fun. This picture, which I just posted on my Instagram, was from an event I went to with them. I also became the narwhal with them. We had an event where you had to come in like an outfit that was made of like miscellaneous materials. So I made shorts out of duct tape, which was a lot of fun. It's just a fun group. I'm also so excited to be a tour guide, which is really, really great. I'm also kind of in a weird period of my life right now where the first time in my whole life these last 2 weeks, I felt the need to like sit somewhere and think, which has never happened before. Like, I'll go out on campus and like play music and think. And while I was thinking, I was listening to ballads by Sia, because I almost exclusively listen to Sia music. I was listening to like, oh, you hear that? Listening to songs like Helium and Midnight Decisions. If you haven't heard them, look them up, they're incredible. And Space Between. And while it helped me be very pensive and think about my situation, I think it also got me kind of more down and sad, because they're kind of like emotional ballads, and I don't think that's what I needed. But yeah, I was just kind of sitting and thinking for the first time in a long time. I'm usually very positive and happy, and I don't feel the need to think about that, because I feel like my life is going how I've wanted it to go and everything. But and I know that was as vague as it can possibly be. As I guess things progress, we'll talk about them, of course, because here I am talking to you guys, having dinner together. I feel like I'm not showing you. I'm a failed mukbanger. But yeah, isn't this food ridiculous? I'm literally eating food I've never had before from a UCLA dining hall. Which, next point reminds me, one of my tour friends that I met asked if I wanted to live in an apartment with him next year, right back campus, and I said yes. So this will be the last time that I live in UCLA dorms, which is very sad, but I also realized that there's a lot of cool things that can happen in an apartment, and I still plan on getting a little bit of a meal plan, but I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be good for me. So I will be doing a dorm tour soon. I know you guys like those. That's coming up in the future. I had a whole set of midterms. I did not vlog them. For the first time since I got to college, I think I didn't make a vlog for midterms. YouTube's never been something that I felt was taxing or was something I didn't want to do. I love YouTube so much. I love talking to you guys. I love interacting with you guys. It's one of my favorite things that I do, like, period. But while I was in this little slump, like, taking out a camera and talking to it just was not something that I felt like I had the energy for. Not because I didn't want to post videos or upload them, but just because I was just like, I don't know, I told you I was in that pensive mood. And then these last few days, all I can think about is how much I want to talk to you guys and tell you guys everything that I've been telling you, because such cool new things are happening, and some of those include in the next few weeks. I leave to Stanford on Friday for a swim meet, which is going to be an awesome vlog. Trips with the swim team are always so much fun. Okay, I'm going to switch to my sandwich now. Oh wait, we need to make a thumbnail. So yeah, trips with the swim team are always a blast. And the weekend after, I head to Big Bear for the first time ever. I'm so excited. It's with my new friends on the tours, and it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do skiing, all hang out in the cabin together. It's like, I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a really, really fun time. I'm gonna vlog it. And I share a lot of like interests with them that I haven't shared with many people before, which is really cool. Like, there's just this diverse group of like fun, interesting people. I don't know how to explain it. You guys are gonna meet them soon. A lot of them want to be in the videos, and I'm really excited for them to be in the videos. So Stanford, Big Bear, 2 videos I can 100% promise, and then in between that I have midterms. 2 midterms the day I get back from Stanford, and then a midterm the week after I get back from Big Bear. So those will combine for a midterm vlog, because we cannot go the whole quarter without a midterm vlog. That would be a crime. And then I also really wanted to do something for spring break this year, because I feel like that's a good part of the college experience that I want to have. But I didn't really have anyone to do it with. My friends are kind of going all over the place in pairs and stuff, and a lot of them, like, you know, they have trouble committing, which is fine. The tourist people do not. So my options are New Orleans and a cruise around Mexico. I'm leaning towards the cruise around Mexico just because I spend so much time in New Orleans already, but I'm so excited. I think it's going to be so much fun. So that's really exciting because, I mean, obviously going home would be fun, but again, you're only in college for so long, so I think it's going to be a really fun experience. What else is going on? My first practice tour is Friday. I'm so passionate about this, you guys. Every time you have to shadow or like follow around current tour guides for a few times before you get to this part. Every tour I've been on, I swear to God, I'm having more fun than any of the prospective students. Like, I love hearing about UCLA. I love hearing my fellow tour guides get excited and talking about it. I love everything about the process. I love how inspired some kids get when they see the campus. I love the fact that I'm gonna get to inspire them and to talk about the school that I love so much. It's gonna be so cool, and I'm getting paid for it, which is like, wow. I got my first paycheck today. It's in my backpack. Very exciting. We're also in basketball season, which has been a lot of fun. And I will say one thing. I definitely like took in a lot of things around me more. Like, put down my phone, stopped texting people, and just kind of took everything in for a second, which turned out to be 3 weeks. But I got to experience things a little bit differently. Like, I tried really hard to go out of my way to spend time with people, which, you know, sometimes I've talked about, like, sometimes I have a little bit of anxiety about social events, but I just made sure I did them. And I made sure that I did lots of different things and tried new things and went to all the basketball games and focused on everything that was really important to me. And it was really cool. And I'm proud of myself for doing it. And, like, if you had told me 2 weeks ago, before I, like, started the tour stuff, that number one, I'd be living in an apartment with one of them next year. Number two, I'd be going with them on a Mexican cruise for spring break. And number three, that I felt like I'd made, like, a great group of best friends. Also, that I would have made a promotional video for my whole club swim team to go to nationals. Like, I don't know if I would have believed that. But here I am, and I've accomplished a lot in the last few weeks, and it's been really cool. The only thing that's been sad about it is I haven't been posting to YouTube. Makes me so sad because I love capturing my memories, and I've had so many great memories the last few weeks that I need to start grabbing them again, because this is something that makes me super happy, and I'm so glad to have you guys. And if you've gotten to this point in the video, I'm so glad that you enjoy listening to me blabble on about my life. And I don't know if this showed how college was hard. I think that one thing about college that people don't think about is it's not just class. It's not just like parties and social events. It's really a time in your life where you have your 100% responsibility of yourself, and you have to kind of become who you're going to be for the rest of your life. And sometimes, I guess, like at the beginning of winter quarter every year, it hits me, and I really am forced to like reevaluate where I am, what I want to accomplish, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of where I am right now. Whole lot of fun stuff coming up, and I'm so excited for you guys to come back along the journey with me, with How to College, with my other videos that I put together, with my face paints on Instagram, with my ridiculous Twitter tweets that are going to be starting back up. And I just want to get back on it and make you guys proud, make you guys happy, keep this family growing, and see what we can do. So I love you guys so much. Hope you all have enjoyed this mukbang. I am so full, it's unbelievable. But I have to go study for some midterms so I can go to Stanford, have some fun this weekend. So yeah, I don't even want to say goodbye to you guys right now. I'm having so much fun talking. It's been 25 minutes and 28 seconds, so I think we got some good footage, but don't let everyone ruin your fun today. It felt weird in my hand. It's been too long. Don't let everyone ruin your fun today. I love you guys, and I'll see you real soon with a new video. That's a promise. See y'all soon.